In today's video, we're going to focus on how sometimes we just need to sit down and listen.
Chestnut Street.
Today, we want to focus on how sometimes we just need to sit down and listen. But before I get into the talk today, I want to encourage you guys to please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It's right down at the bottom. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that way you don't miss any videos that's going to come out. And by the way, you can expect videos to come out every Thursday and every Sunday. So twice a week, every Thursday and every Sunday. Want to introduce ourselves in a larger capacity at this particular point. We are Chestnut Street Speakers. Chestnut Street Speakers. Chestnut Street is where it all started for me back in Tampa, Florida. I've assembled a group of individuals who collectively we're going to pull our visions together in order to serve others. First on the team I have is my daughter, Essence Rivers. She's going to be bringing some videos and encouraging individuals out there. So she's going to expect her to be out on a video, very soon. Also, we have from Cincinnati, Ohio, her friend, Alex Jones. Alex Jones. He's going to be bringing some videos out. Again, he's out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Then we have up north from us, where I am right now, up north we're going to have an individual out of Mansfield, Ohio, my uncle, Mr. Pastor Fred L. Gilbert. That's right, Pastor Fred L. Gilbert. If you've ever heard my uncle speak, you know that he's a powerful man of God. So he's also on a team, and he's going to bring some messages as well. And we had to go all the way down south for this next individual. He's last but certainly not least, Mr. D. Demetri Gilbert, out of Tampa, Florida, my little brother. He's actually going to be bringing some videos as well. So he's going to speak about his experiences and how to encourage and motivate people as well. So hey, we are Chestnut Street Speakers. So once again, I encourage you to go ahead and hit the subscribe button and like the video. If there's any particular topics that you would like for us to speak on, or like for me to speak on in particular, go ahead and write them in the comments below. That way we know some of the things that you feel encouraging, some of the things, or some of the ways you want motivated. So go ahead and put them in the comments below, and we can actually get on top of that for you. But today, we want to talk about how sometimes we need to just sit down and listen. There's times in life when I feel like we can get stuck. It's times when we try to figure out how to get ourselves out of the very messes we got ourselves in. Sometimes we try to look within our own way of understanding things to figure our way out. My thought is this: if I got myself stuck and I knew the solution, I probably wouldn't be stuck. So sometimes I've learned that I need other individuals to be able to speak to me and to give me direction and to give me motivation and to point me to the right techniques or ways that I need to be able to get to that next step in life. And oftentimes I find myself trying to figure it out on my own. Some individuals have gotten to that point in life because for some reason they just don't trust they don't trust people. Or maybe you're at that particular point because you don't really have a circle of influence or a circle of people that's going to help you get to that next level in life, or to help you get unstuck. Or maybe you're there because you're just flat out unwilling to listen to other individuals. I grew up in a big family with my uncles and my aunties, and oftentimes my Aunt Carolyn would tell me, I just need to sit down and listen and let people talk to me. And it wasn't until I got older till I really was able to appreciate and understand what she meant by that. Also, I was able to see this modeled by my grandfather, whom I love dearly. He would often be a man that would sit down and listen to other individuals. He taught me that I need to listen more than what I speak. So let me repeat that again. That he taught me that I need to listen more than I speak. And I found that to be true, especially in my marriage, that I need to listen more than I speak. I found that to be true in my relationship with my kids, that I need to listen more than I speak. In my job, with my friends, I realize now that I need to listen more than I speak. I think listening has benefits. But before we listen, we need to first sit down. If your life is like mine, we're busy, we have a million things going on, you're probably pulled in so many different directions. And the first part of being able to gain clarity in your life is being able to stop and sit down. That's the first part. It's hard to be able to focus and listen clearly when you're always on the go. So sometimes we need to just stop, pause, and sit down. And when you sit down, you need to be able to listen. Our society and our world is not really created for us to live alone. We're not really wired for us to be able to figure out our own problems. We need to be able to listen to others, people who we trust, people who have earned the ability to speak into our lives, people who show themselves to be worthy to give us advice, that love us, that we can begin to learn how to trust. We need to learn how to listen to those individuals. Today, I encourage you to sit down and just listen. Hey, remember, I love you and you matter.
Chestnut Street.